What's up, film jammers? This week we're checking out a new piece of gear I'm pretty excited about. It's the new Tiltaing mini matte box from Tilta. I think this fills an important niche for filmmakers. It's geared at letting you use professional 4x5 filters on smaller lenses. It's really small and it's lightweight and very affordable. Just 99 big ones. So is it worth your precious pesos? Let's find out. Ooh. Film.
Now first, let's talk about matte box history, kids. When was the matte box invented?
Let's not do that. Matte boxes are an important tool for filmmakers. They not only block out unwanted light and flares, but they also protect your lens, and they enable you to use filtration on your camera setup. The Tiltaing mini matte box is really targeted at users that have DSLRs and smaller cameras and smaller lens setups. Keep in mind, you can't attach the Tilta mini matte box to a standard 114mm cinema lens. The maximum lens diameter that will fit is 77mm. It comes with 4 threaded attachments that screw onto the front of your lens. The included lens attachments are 67mm, 72mm, 77mm, and 82mm. So if you have larger diameter lenses, this matte box is not for you. Once you have the threaded ring adapter screwed onto your lens, the matte box slides on very easily. A lot of other lens manufacturers have tried to enter the market and released clip-on matte boxes, and all with a variety of options and prices. But what really sets the mini matte box apart for me are the new threaded adapters and all the accessories and features that are included for the price.
Let's take a look.
Filters. The Tiltaing mini matte box accepts the use of standard 4x5.65" filters and without the use of filter trays. So I'm using some ND filters that I had previously, and I'm also using some new 4x5" grad filters that I found on eBay. So right now we have the Schneider ND graduated filter. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a darker gradient that's going up towards the top of the image, and then as it comes down, the gradient fades to transparency. So it adds a little bit of sort of a vignette, but only on the top of the image. So that's what you're looking at right now. And right now we're shooting this with the Tilta mini matte box clipped right onto the lens. So if you don't have traditional cinema lenses, you can use this on your still lenses, which is really nice. So here's a shot with the filter on, and now with the filter removed. There are a lot of different 4x5" filters on the used market, and they can definitely open up your options for creative cinematography. The filter tray has a neat little spring mechanism that holds in the filter, and you need to pull it to insert a filter or to remove one. It is a really tiny little nub holding your filter in there, so I was a little bit uncertain at first, but after using it for a few days, I'm a lot more comfortable with it, and I think it's gonna be a really quick and convenient way to swap filters. Other higher priced matte boxes do have options for multiple filter trays, but they're also a lot heavier. With the Tilta mini matte box, you're able to just use one filter, but its small and ultra compact design is something that I haven't seen before in a matte box, and I like it. Top flag. The Tilta mini matte box includes the top flag. It's great to protect your lens and to block bright glares or reflections from hitting your lens. The top flag is also made of carbon fiber, so again, it's really lightweight. Just the fact that the kit includes the top flag is what I really love about Tilta. They include the accessories, they include things that you aren't expecting. It just really feels like Tilta understands their users and what they want. They're not trying to nickel and dime you, but they give you more than what you're expecting in the kit. Jay didn't need all these adapter rings, but he got them. Jay's sleeping. Cuckoo. The price. Most matte boxes that are high quality cost thousands of dollars. To have an affordable matte box for indie shooters that's well made is really exciting. It's under $100. I think I spent more than that last time I took my mom to Chili's. She loves the meatloaf. It's expensive. My other lightweight clip-on matte box that I also love is the Bright Tangerine Misfit Atom. It fits standard 114mm cinema lenses, but it's about the same quality as the Tilta, and it's $390, and that doesn't even include the top flag. Come on, Bright Tangerine. And sure, the Bright Tangerine has 2 filter stages, but it's also 4 times the price. So having this matte box from Tilta for under $100 is pretty exciting. Adapter rings. The Tilta mini matte box includes 4 threaded adapter rings that attach the matte box to the lens. There are some additional sizes that will be available as well as aftermarket purchases, including a Cine 85 and 80mm. The threaded adapters are an interesting design, and the fact that it includes most common lens sizes is really nice. So you have a workable package from day one. Nothing worse than getting that gear, and then you realize you need batteries, 3 adapter rings, 3 pine cones to make it work. The only downside to this design that I could see is if you have a lens that doesn't have a threaded adapter size. For example, with an uncommon lens, you wouldn't be able to use it, though potentially you could use a step up or step down ring to adapt it. Overall though, this is a design style that I haven't seen in this price range, and I think it's going to be really popular. Just shooting on it for a few days, I really love how lightweight it is, but also how nice the build quality is. And it's small enough that I can fit it in my backpack and still bring my family size of Cheetos. Don't judge. They're amazing. Mounts and more. The mini matte box can also be mounted on the included 3.9-inch rod with the 15mm rod clamp. So if you want to mount it in different ways, they also include these accessories in the kit. I likely won't be using the matte box in that way, but again, Tilta is thinking about their users, and they're offering the flexibility to adapt it to your kit and your shooting style, and more mounts. There are also multiple 1/4-20 and 3/8-inch threads on top of the matte box. These allow you to mount additional accessories. Think of all the things you could mount on there. Oh. Huh. So should you buy the Tilta mini matte box? Well, I think if you're an indie shooter and you're using smaller lenses, it's hard to beat for the price. Even if you have a larger matte box for cinema lenses, this is great for travel or if you want to have a smaller camera build. It's a perfect fit, I feel like, for when I'm using my Canon EOS R or 5D or my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. It works great with most of my lenses like my Canon L, Sigma, or Rokinon DS lenses. If you want to pick one up, we've got some links below for you. And stick around for next week where we've got the Tilta Mini Follow Focus. And please make sure to like and subscribe for new videos every Tuesday, and it's Friday. It's my birthday. Jay's snoring. That's what happens when you shoot film jams at 1 a.m. Jay! Jay! Wake up, Jay! Jay, you're snoring very loudly. We can't continue.